Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. I'm super happy that you're here. I am just finishing off my morning celery juice. By the way, if you want to know why I drink this every morning, you should watch my last video. I give you the full rundown on celery juice, so definitely go check that out. I'll leave the link for that video down in the description box below. Oh, that was really hard for me to say. It's early, excuse me. Anyway, back to our yoga flow this morning. I thought it would be fun to share with you a morning yoga flow that I do most mornings. It's not super intense. It's not meant to be. It's just meant to help move stagnant energy around and out of the body, get the blood flow moving, stretch out sore muscles, and get our day started on a really calm, grounded, and connected note. So let's get started. All right, so to get started, we're gonna start in a comfortable seat and just take these first few moments of our practice to deepen the breath and to... Are you ready to deepen your breath? You have to sit down, get in a comfortable seat. What was I even saying? Gosh, you're so cute, it's distracting. All right, now let's get started. Find a comfortable seat at the top of your mat. You can sit in half lotus like this, or you can just simply sit cross-legged, or if the hips are feeling tight, you can sit up on a block or a pillow or a bolster. Whatever works for your body, just find something that's comfortable for you. This is the most comfortable for me, so I'm going to take this and just close down the eyes and start to deepen the breath. Allow the face to soften, the jaw to soften. Long, full, deep inhales and exhales. Just really allowing yourself to drop into the present moment. And I've found the easiest and quickest way to do this, whether you're practicing on the mat or off the mat, is just to simply deepen the breath and bring your awareness to the breath. And just start to kind of scan the body, notice where there's any tightness or tension. And see if you can breathe a little deeper into those spaces, areas, parts of the body that you're feeling those sensations. Again, this yoga flow is not so much about finding intensity or building heat, but more so intensifying and building the connection with yourself and your breath to get your day started on a really great note. Good, and then just go ahead and bring the hands to heart center to set an intention for your practice. That can be anything that motivates you or inspires you to move with purpose. And your intention even for this morning can be as simple as be here now. That's what I like often, just to try to keep myself present. Good, big breath in to seal the intention. Slow breath out. Good, relax the hands onto the knees, but keep the eyes closed and just let the right ear fall towards the right shoulder. Good, chin to chest. Left ear, left shoulder. Good, chin to chest. And then just gently allow the head to rock in half circles, side to side. Breathing into any tightness or tension in the neck. Good, one more. Bring the head back center, and then we'll come onto hands and knees for some gentle cat-cows. I love starting my practices with cat-cows because I feel like they're just a really nice way to gently warm up the spine and really start to feel that breath-body connection that yoga facilitates us to experience. So hands are right underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Big breath in, belly drops. Exhale, round.
Good, inhale, belly drops.
Exhale, round.
Good, 3 more. Last 2. One more, big breath in.
Exhale, round.
Good, come back to a neutral spine, walk the knees back a couple of inches. You're in like a wide all fours position. And then we'll just make really big circles with the hips. Far over the hands, up over the wrist creases. And maybe you keep the eyes closed down here. And don't worry about what it looks like. Pay more attention to what it feels like in the body. We really want this practice to be more about the feel rather than the look. Go ahead and change direction, still moving with your breath. Good, and if you happen to find a spot that feels a little better than the other areas, which for me is usually my outer hips, you can spend a little more time there, breathing into that tightness. Good, and the big toes touch, knees wider than the hips, sit back in a child's pose. Rest the forehead on the mat. Reach through the fingertips. But take one more big breath in. Open the mouth and exhale. Good. Come back onto hands and knees. Tuck the toes and come into your first downward facing dog. Good, and since this is the first down dog of our practice, just bend the knees slightly, wrap the triceps, and think of pressing the hips up towards the sky as you zipper up the lower belly. Good, maybe you pedal out the feet, find a little bit of movement. And then come back to stillness. Relax the head and neck. Inhale, shift forward to plank pose, upper push-up. So shoulders over the wrists, zipper up the lower belly. Good, take one more big breath in. Down dog as you exhale, shift the hips back. Good, again, inhale, shift forward, plank pose. Hips are in line with the shoulders, triceps are still wrapping. Take one more inhale. Exhale, down dog. Good, last time. Inhale, shift forward. One more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk the feet all the way up to the hands. Coming into a forward fold at the top of the mat. Give yourself a nice bend in the knees. And then either grab opposite elbows or you can grab opposite elbows behind the knees. Whatever feels better. I like to grab opposite elbows in front. And then sway side to side, transferring the weight from foot to foot. Maybe forwards and backwards. Or you can even bob up and down a little bit to release the neck and low back. Just really gently though. No harsh movements. Good, release the elbows or whatever clasp or grasp you have. Inhale, flat back, hands come to the shins. Think of drawing the crown of the head forward as you reach the tailbone back and belly draws in. Exhale, fold. Good, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Good, one more. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, fold. Good, ragdoll the top of the body. Keep a bend in the knees, engage the belly, and slowly roll up your head as the last thing to come up. Good, once you reach the top, roll the shoulders down the back. We'll find mountain pose. Palms face the front of the space, and then engage the belly in and lengthen through the tailbone. Pressing through all four corners of the feet, shoulders drop back, widen through the collarbones. We'll take 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara A, just to get the blood flow moving. Inhale, reach the arms high. I like to exhale, bend the knees and melt over the legs as I come all the way into a forward fold, especially in the morning because I tend to be a little tighter. Inhale, flat back, belly draws in. Exhale, vinyasa. So place the hands down, step the feet back, full breath in plank. Shifting forward, lowering halfway or all the way. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Heart comes forward. Use the belly as you exhale, shift all the way back to downward facing dog. Good, inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, again, inhale, reach, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen out, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Vinyasa. So taking your time during these transitions. Again, you can always lower the knees or skip the Vinyasas. Exhale, down dog. Good, inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step. Inhale, lengthen out, belly in. Exhale, fold back into yourself. Leg root to rise, big breath in. Exhale, hands to Anjali Mudra at the heart. Good, inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, fold over, bend legs. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, vinyasa. So that exhale takes you all the way down and through to your cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good, you guys. Take a big breath in through the nose. Tongue out as you exhale. Good, relax the head and neck. Inhale, right leg lifts. As you exhale, use the belly to softly step it through. Okay, we're going to find a little dynamic flow here, just warming up and opening up the hamstrings. So inhale, heart comes forward. So I'm on fingertips, but if you need to, you can come up onto blocks. So inhale, heart comes forward, low runner's lunge, back leg is straight, keep wrapping the right hip back. Exhale, straighten both legs and fold over the legs. So my back heel doesn't touch the mat, that's not important, but you definitely want both feet facing forwards. Good, inhale, come forward, heart leads the way. Exhale, fold and straighten. Good, again, inhale, come forward. Exhale, fold and hold this time for 3 breaths. And if you want a little more, you can flex the front foot. Good, take one more big breath in. Start to step into that right foot. Lower the back knee. Reach the arms high. Anjaneyasana. So back toes can be tucked or untucked, whatever feels best. And if you have a sensitive kneecap, you can pad the knee with a blanket or towel. Good. So arms are reaching high. Notice what it feels like when you collapse the hips forward. That's not what we're doing right now. So squeeze the inner thighs, engage the pelvic floor, and pull yourself back a little. Squeeze the glutes, keep wrapping the right hip down, and reach through the fingertips. Good, take one more big breath in. Maybe you find a little heart opening back bend. Exhale, hands come down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, right foot steps back. Move through a vinyasa or go straight to downward facing dog. Good, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, softly step the foot through. Good, again. Inhale, heart comes forward. Exhale, fold and straighten. So notice that my back leg stays straight the whole time throughout this sequence. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, fold and straighten. Good, again. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, fold and hold for 3. You can totally stay here, or if you want to take it up a notch, you can flex that left foot. Keep wrapping the left hip back and drawing the belly button in towards the spine. Last big breath in. Good, big breath out. Start to step into that left foot. Lower the back knee. Arms reach to the sky. So even though the knee and foot are on the mat and we might feel like we potentially want to move down, we want to find ways to lift up out of these postures. Yoga is never going to give you a posture and ask you to collapse down into it. So keep lifting up and reaching high. Take one more big breath in. Good. Exhale, hands come down. Lift the back knee. Step the left foot back and move through your vinyasa or skip it. Good, so now we're gonna run through that same sequence we just did, but one breath, one movement. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, lead with the heart. Exhale, fold. Good, again, inhale, heart comes forward. Exhale, fold and straighten. One more, inhale. Exhale. Hold for 3. Good, as you exhale, start to lower the back knee. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, vinyasa. So that exhale takes you all the way down and through to your cobra or up dog. Back to down dog. Good, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, heart comes forward. Exhale, fold and straighten. Good, inhale, heart comes forward. Exhale, fold and straighten. Last one, inhale, come forward. Exhale, fold and hold for 3. Good, as you exhale, start to lower that back knee. Inhale, arms reach high, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, vinyasa, or straight to down dog. Good, big breath in. Big breath out. Good, lower the knees. Come to tabletop. Inhale, reach the right arm high. Exhale, thread it underneath the left side, resting on the right cheek. And then you can either leave the left hand underneath the shoulder for support, or I like to reach it forward. Just breathing into that right shoulder, belly button's drawing in towards the spine. Good, one more inhale. Full exhale out. Good, if the arm is extended, bring it back underneath the left shoulder. Press in and come all the way back up to all fours. Good, inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, thread it underneath the right side. But again, you can either keep that right hand on the mat for support, or you can reach it all the way forward. Long, full, deep inhales and exhales. Good, hand comes back underneath the shoulder. Press all the way up to all fours again. Crawl the knees forward, cross the ankles, and come onto the back. Once you arrive on the back, just hug the knees into the chest. Find Apanasana. You can rock a little side to side. And then we'll take a really gentle hip opener on the back, so crossing the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Flex the right foot a lot, and then thread the arms around the left thigh, drawing the left thigh in towards the body as you energetically press that right knee away from you. You can hold this stagnantly, or if it feels good, you can rock a little side to side. Good, last big breath in. Good, and release the thigh, cross the right leg on top of the left, and then just allow the knees to fall over to the left. Maybe you cactus out that right arm, and you can bring the gaze over the right shoulder. Just a really gentle recline twist. Good, use the belly to bring the legs back into the center, into the chest. And then cross the left ankle on top of the right thigh for figure four on this side. Again, left foot stays really flexed. Thread the arms around the right thigh and draw the right thigh in towards the chest. Good, and then cross the left leg on top of the right. Really gently just allow the knees to come over to the right side. You can even shift the hips back a little, stack the hips. And then I like to cactus the arm, my left arm that is, and bring the gaze over the left arm. Good, gently bring the knees back into the chest. And then grab the backs of the thighs and we'll rock along the back a couple of times, forwards and backwards. Rocking along the length of the spine, all the way up to a seated position. We'll take a seated forward fold. So I like to keep a little slight bend in my knees. I think that it helps me pull less from the back and actually lengthen through my hamstrings more. So take a big breath in, reach the arms high. As you exhale, start to fold forward and grab onto anything that's available to you. And if you're bending the knees like me, once you're here for a few moments, if you feel like you can start to walk the feet out a little more, then do that. A little rounding in the back is okay here. But just remember that it's not all about touching your toes. Not about bringing your nose to your knees. It's just really about listening to your body. And also the other part of flexibility I found is learning to surrender and let go and breathe a little deeper. Good, last big breath in. Full breath out. Good, slowly roll up. soles of the feet together, knees open wide for Baddha Konasana. I like to bring my feet a little farther away from my midline. Take a big breath in. Exhale, start to fold any amount. A little rounding in the back is okay here and normal. We're just here for 2 more full breaths. And then again, just keep in mind that you may be less flexible right when you wake up in the morning. I know for me, since I work out a lot and I teach a lot and use my body a lot, I tend to be a lot more stiff in the morning. So just keep that in mind. Don't be forceful. Just allow your body to be where it is and meet yourself there. But slowly roll up. And then find a comfortable seat for a seated meditation. I thought for today's flow, we would end with a little seated meditation instead of Shavasana. I think meditating in the morning, even if it's just for 3 to 5 minutes, is so powerful. It's been such a game changer for me. So I would love for you to experience that as well. So once you find a comfortable seat and you've gotten all your fidgets and clothes straightening and all your stuff done, settle in. Close down the eyes and start to just deepen the breath here. Today I'm just going to guide you through 3 minutes of seated meditation, but if you have more time, like 5, 10, or however much time you have today to devote to this, please feel free to pause this video and take that now. But like I said, today I'll be guiding you through a 3-minute seated meditation. So as you begin, just allow the jaw to soften, the forehead to soften. Allow the breath to soften. And really allow the breath to move organically through the body. Just start to bring your awareness to your breath. Thoughts will come up. That's totally normal, and the idea is to not eliminate all thoughts. The idea and the practice is in noticing when the thoughts come up and choosing to gently guide your awareness away from the thoughts and back to the breath. And don't beat yourself up. The more you do this, the more fluid it feels. And just know that you may have to guide your awareness back to the breath 5, 10, 15, 100 times in the 3 minutes. It's totally normal. Just try to sit without judgment. And remind yourself that you're doing the best you can. Also remember that this is a practice. You have to practice, and it takes practice. So just be kind to yourself. Last couple breaths here. Maybe you start to deepen the breath.
take a clearing breath together. Big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Good, and then gently bring the hands to heart center. In gratitude for this practice. And in gratitude for your healthy working body, for wherever you're at in your practice or in your life. All that you are, all that you have, and all that's coming. Leading from a place of gratitude is extremely powerful. And in my experience and in my belief, an attitude of gratitude really breeds abundance. So always coming back to gratitude for what you have and where you're at. Good, and then bring the thumbs to the forehead for clarity of thoughts, to the lips for thoughtfulness of speech, and to the heart for consistency of action. May your practice guide you through everything you are thinking, saying, and doing. Namaste. All right, that's it for me this morning. Thank you so much for joining me. That was such a nice way to start my morning. That was so fun. If you enjoyed this video, please, if you have an extra moment, like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting videos every single week, and your feedback and support really supports my channel, and I would really appreciate it. Oh yeah, if you're not following me on Instagram already, come hang out with me over there. I'm on there every single day posting about plant-based recipes, fitness, yoga, inspiration, all the things. It's like a daily vlog and it's a real good time. So come hang out with me. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.